Alex from Awkward Styles. Christy wants a hoodie.
Should I like pretend I'm holding it? Like, hey May. No, that's weird, huh?
How to launch your print-on-demand business, or print-on-demand goals follow-up thing. Why am I giving myself more work?
Hey everyone, Drew here from Kittl.
Hey May, from sunny Australia.
Wow! Buzzing.
So we've got a quick question for you. What would your advice be for
Behind the scenes, my phone stopped working while filming. So we're filming again. Hello, Christy.
Hi.
Say hi to people first.
Hi, people.
I don't have makeup on. I don't know if this is working. I've never done this without looking at myself.
We'll
I don't know if
find
it's
out.
like filming us. Okay. Let's go into the mess. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And this is Christy O'Connell.
Hi.
For those of you who have not watched previous videos with Christy before, whenever Christy's here, that means that there will be a lot of bloopers. In any case, I'm finally back. It's 2023. We're recording this on Friday, the 6th of December, and you're watching this on Monday. Are you going to join us for the live premiere?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, she promised, and if she's not in the chat right now, you won't get all of your gifts from Awkward Styles. You can drink. We're kind of diverse today. You have a Society 6 mug and a Printful hoodie. I have a Teespring thermal mug and an Awkward Styles full pajama set. I think it's the lounge set, not the pajama set, because the pajama was with plaids. So I'm back, and with Christy here, and in today's video, I want to do 3 things. The first thing is to talk about 2023 when it comes to printables, print on demand, what is expected, my predictions, if anyone cares what I predict is going to happen. The second part is to talk about 2023 in relations to the projects that I'm going to be working on and this channel, like what should you expect from this channel in 2023. And the last part, which will be mixed all together, is celebrating 2 years on YouTube.
Yay.
I can't believe I actually stuck out for 2 years.
I can.
I mean, you haven't met me when I started. This started out because I was kind of bored, very much alone with the whole health crisis, because we can't say the exact word because YouTube doesn't like that. And I pretty much lost all my clients, so I decided to put in my content for free, and I had no idea that this would be 2 years and this big. We're like 20,008 people now.
That's amazing. But I did meet you around the time that you did decide to actually commit and go all in.
That was May of 2021 when I came to I came to bond school also.
Yeah. And I know, knowing you as a person and as a friend.
She's only saying it because the camera's on.
No, I can see how you would stick through this and keep going, even when it gets challenging. And I've seen you when it's been challenging.
Yeah, also in the last break that was much needed. And the way that we'll be moving around from these 3 topics will be with questions that you guys asked when I posted a Google form in the community tab, as well as people who pre-recorded videos saying either congratulations for the channel, talking about collaborating with the channel, or asking questions. And I have summarized it all in this very techie way, and hopefully Christy will understand my handwriting, because every question that you guys asked that was chosen for this video, Christy is going to be asking for you.
And we had a completely professional meeting right before.
Yes, we were in my balcony smoking. I was smoking a cigarette. She doesn't smoke for some reason. And yes, we went over this. And Christy's going to be asking me the questions that you guys asked. We're also going to have some guests here from Kittl, from Awkward Styles, and from other companies asking a question or saying something. And I sort of arranged all of these in a flowing vibe.
Yeah.
To make the video reasonable. Okay.
So Lauren wants to know, did you manage to do everything you wanted to do on the...
You know why I'm laughing. Yeah, okay. No, I'm laughing as a part of answering that question. Carry on.
I'm going to have to start from the beginning.
Okay, so start from the beginning.
Okay, so Lauren wants to know, did you manage to do everything you wanted to do on your break? And how was Greece?
We went to Greece on the 25th, right after signing up new apartments, which was kind of weird because we literally had 3 apartments to our name plus going to Greece. So that was kind of bizarre. We went to Greece on the 25th of November, and the purpose was to see my dad, which we actually saw right before we left. So we planned to do this between the 25th and the 2nd. I had some videos that I wanted to accomplish. And then we arrived to Greece due to the whole moving apartment or doing all that kind of stuff, plus the burnout that was weighing on me tremendously and a lot of other stuff. My sciatica nerve started making issues while we were in Greece, and also the weather didn't really agree with us.
We had snow in November and we've had none since.
There was a point when we were in Greece, we did a really, really funny Instagram reel where we were like trying to film the ocean because we both want to get into a little bit more stock photography and stock footage, and also for like backgrounds for other videos. And there were parts where you're so focused on filming the ocean that the water hits you. And we were trying to film us running away from the water. And in one of those times, Misha fell. And as we discovered later on in our apartment, lost his phone. He literally dropped his phone into the ocean that had a bunch of other stuff in the phone case. And we were basically sitting in the evening. That was after seeing my dad, and of course giving him a puzzle, because what will seeing my dad be without giving him another puzzle? And after that, we were in the room watching Netflix. Friends, by the way, they have Friends on Netflix in Greece, but not in Bulgaria, which is completely annoying because we started watching Friends and I was like, oh, there's Friends on Netflix. And then when we came here, no Friends.
Chris is watching it on Netflix, but he
has a VPN.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 days before we were supposed to leave. That was Wednesday, because we were supposed to leave on Friday, the 2nd of December. We started hearing like, "Da-da-da." And I'm like, okay, that's a sound we've never heard anything in our electronic box making. Like I checked, like maybe my iPad was doing this. It was no sound, like not WhatsApp message or Messenger. I remember at some point I was thinking, there is no washing machine here to do this noise. Maybe we left the fridge open for too long. And then after a few minutes, it was like, "Da-da-da," again. And then I randomly looked at my phone to see that there is a weather warning, severe weather conditions, storms. And Misha looked up and he was like, "What is gale?" And I'm like, "You mean gale?" There was a wind, 8 gale. I think that's about 80 or 90 kilometers per hour. It's how you measure wind in the ocean. There were literally instructions to move cars away from anything that can fall on them, like street lights. So we moved the van in between buildings in the back, and we were like front to the ocean, and it was kind of scary. And the weather got really, really bad. And Thursday there was like, I think it was like a 40-minute or 1-hour break from the storm. And at that point I was like, we are leaving now. This was the evening. I was like, I want to go back. So that was Greece. And the whole plan for this was that Misha is going to go to Slovakia at the beginning of December. And then, I'm going to have a few days for myself to figure some stuff out. And then I'm going to start filming for this channel, like videos pre-filmed for this channel, as well as videos for the new channel. But because of the whole phone thing and because of a lot of other issues, Misha stayed here well into, I think, the middle of December. And sort of everything else got stuck from that point. So with my sciatica nerve and with a lot of other stuff, panic attacks, with not knowing what I want to do with my life, I pretty much spent this vacation or this break from uploading to this channel doing a lot of nothing. I was supposed to be, I think, with 5 videos on my other channel now. I did manage to open it with 1. And no, I didn't do anything I wanted to do on my break, but I feel like in a way, God or karma or whoever you choose to believe in decided to give me sciatica pain, so I will force myself to relax. That was the longest answer ever. We need to speed things up because we're filming for 15 minutes, and that was just the first.
So next question from Chris. How's the new channel going?
Okay, the new channel actually was weird. I started it off with 350 subscribers when I uploaded the first video. It kind of feels like the subscriber count is with the view count because I have like 420 views and 420 subscribers to that video. I started with a video that is called Stop Complaining, basically how to change your self-talk or the words that you're using towards yourself or to others from a complaint to gratitude, with 4 different examples from life that I've seen. I felt like it was insane in the way that the amount of people who commented versus the views was something that I wasn't like looking forward to at all. So many people commented so many personal things about what they're grateful for or how they were in a different mindset and this might help them, which made me feel amazing and an imposter at the same time, because there are plenty of times in my life where I have the bad self-talk and I don't do gratitude that much. I hope that by the time that you're seeing this video, I also uploaded a video tomorrow, 2 days ago for you, tomorrow for me on the new channel. And if you guys want to check it out, there will be a link to that channel down below. It's called Self-Love Journaling. Next.
Sinead, how do you choose partners, tools to feature on the channel? I don't see sponsored videos.
Yeah. So I am yet to have, this video is sponsored by, simply because, and it reminds me of a conversation that I had with Marlena from Hostinger 2 days ago. I don't really care about the money aspect of this. The way that I choose partners and tools to recommend is by their quality. So for example, there were so many print-on-demand platforms or print-on-demand providers who wanted to pay me to be featured on this channel before sending me products to review, which is not how I roll. So if we're talking about a print-on-demand supplier or a marketplace, I test it out, and if it's good, I roll with it. I'm also looking for the platforms that have more of the personal connection. That doesn't mean that everything I recommend, I have a personal connection. For example, I have never spoken to anyone from Zazzle, and I recommend them a lot because I like their platform. But it does feel a bit different when we're talking with platforms like Awkward Styles or Kittl, where we do have a more relationship, me and the people representing that company. We have like a long-term relationship, or we know each other, and they're also companies who are open for suggestions, like what to do next or how to improve, and also are very upfront about, okay, this is a bug, we're going to fix it, or this feature, yeah, that sounds nice, but we can't do it just yet. So I feel like just this open and honest communication is a thing that I like the most. I know that maybe this is a very dumb business decision to do, but even platforms that I don't have a lot of revenue, I don't know, from affiliate marketing and stuff, if I genuinely like the people from that company, I will recommend them, because to me, it's, you know, other than today, it's very lonely on this side of the camera. And there are also other tools that I recommend because I simply use them. I can tell you that for the past 2 years, I have been recommending Hostinger for each and every website tutorial that I've done, even though I was not affiliated with Hostinger officially. I was not making money from referrals, but I did recommend them because I'm using them. So that's how I choose my partners, based on people and based on if the quality is good.
Nice. Next. Dean, how do you market seamless patterns?
I'm guessing that one referred to how do you market print-on-demand products with seamless patterns. And the way that I see it is you go onto Redbubble or Society6 or even Zazzle and all these platforms, and you upload your seamless patterns onto multiple products. And I don't think that I would market the profile. Like, I wouldn't make these seamless patterns and have a marketing channel or a social media channel for my things on Society6 or my things on Redbubble. I will break it down to some kind of niche. And when we're talking about patterns, we're often talking about either all over print clothing, but that's a little bit on the side of that. We're more talking about home stuff, like home decor stuff. So we're talking, for example, bed sheets and curtains and large tapestries, or any kind of thing that is huge or big. And I think that the best way to do it is by looking at either the product or the category of the product. So for example, if you are doing all these patterns for Society6, you can flat out have a blog or an Instagram account or a Pinterest account, or all of them, about home decor, entering the patterns this way. And one thing that I am doing this year that is on my to-do list is actually a domain that I got that is called Curtain Mania. I don't even remember if it's Curtains Mania or curtainmania.com, where I'll be featuring a lot of the Zazzle shower curtains that I have on that website, as well as Society6 shower curtains and blackout and sheer window curtains. The thing is that because Zazzle and Society6 allow us to affiliate ourselves, I will also be advertising other people who sell their curtains on Society6 or on Zazzle. And if you don't know the fact about affiliating yourself with these platforms, there was a video that is just about that, and you can go ahead and watch it. I will leave a link to that video down below. But to summarize, I would try to find a niche or a category or even a product type and market that instead of marketing the seamless pattern shop as a total. Speaking of seamless patterns, we do have our first video guest here today. And if you guys don't know him, this is Wouter from Rapper.
Hey, May. From sunny Australia, I wanted to congratulate you with 2 super inspiring years with your YouTube channel. Thank you for everything you shared with us, and I very much look forward to what the next 2 years will bring.
Thank you, Router. I appreciate that. And for those of you who don't know what Repper is, it's a pretty awesome app to do pretty much, well, seamless patterns. There was a full video about that, and there is a discount for viewers of this channel, which I will be writing on the screen right now because I forgot to write it down in advance, and I don't remember. I really don't remember how many discounts people get from stuff. And also down below in the description, you can go ahead and watch the full video on how to use Repper. There will be more videos with Repper coming out this year. Coming up.
Both.
Okay, I did not say that incorrectly. We can carry on. Thank you, Router. And next, I'm going to ask the next question while Christy drinks tea because her throat did not agree with her. Lars was asking, will there be more printable tutorials? He's seen some from the start of the channel with bad sound, and they were with Canva, which the licensing is problematic. See, I'm doing your job for you.
Thank you.
So yes, I did have terrible sound at the beginning of this channel, and some of you also commented for some of these videos as well. Well, this is not filmed with any professional equipment. I haven't started using my camera yet, but yeah, at the beginning of the channel, I did so many printable videos, and it's actually funny because I'm looking at the month of December, which I hadn't had any video on it, and out of the 10 most watched videos in December, 7 of those were on printables, and I think 9 or 8 of the most watched videos in December were actually made in March and April of 2021.
Wow.
There are a lot of videos in this channel that were made back then, and Canva's licensing has become a lot more problematic. There was a video that I started with Kittl Printables. I did want to have more videos on Kittl Printables before I took my break, which was a complete cluster mess thing. But there was a video featuring Kittl as an option for printables. You can go ahead and watch it out and join the 33,000 people who watched it. It's actually grown up to be one of the most watched videos on this channel. And there will be more printable videos using Kittl mostly. I think I will also do some of them using Repper. If that is a surprise to you or not, again, the seamless pattern app for printables video. And there will be more printable tutorials. I still think you can use Canva for a lot of these things, but mostly use Canva as if it's your editor and not to actually take things from Canva. So for example, to add in your own graphics that you've made or that you are licensed to use and fonts that you are licensed to use, and just use Canva as a way to organize them as if I'm using Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint. There might be also Clip Studio Paint tutorials for printables. Please let me know if you want me to work with Clip Studio Paint or Procreate for printables in the comment section down below, because otherwise I'm going to default to Kittl because I really like their stuff. And speaking of liking their stuff, we do have another video pop up from Drew from Kittl.
Hey everyone, Drew here from Kittl, and I just wanted to give May a quick congratulations for being on YouTube for 2 years. That's an amazing accomplishment, and we can't wait to see what else comes to the table in terms of collaborations and tutorials and videos and other things like that. We absolutely love having May as a collaborator. Now, I think my favorite video was watching her make those printable bookmarks for Etsy or just printables in general. I thought that was such a good idea. I had not thought about that, didn't even know that was a thing, and it caused me to make our own tutorial for our own Kittl channel. So thanks so much for that idea. Can't wait to see what else comes from you. And again, congratulations, May.
Thank you, Drew, for popping up this video. I feel like everybody that was supposed to participate in this also gave me like, I'm sorry if I'm late, but I was sick. It's like everybody's sick in the last few weeks around the world. So I hope that everybody's feeling well. Thank you, Drew, for participating in this video. And I am looking forward to so many new collaborations with Kittl this year. I'm happy that you liked my bookmark idea from the printables video. And I remember that during my break, I was looking into the Kittl channel and I'm like, oh, he's doing printable bookmarks. I think I gave him that idea. So it's kind of nice to see that I did.
Yeah.
And it's kind of awesome. We are working on special discounts with Kittl. We might have another challenge, but that is something for me and for the extended team of Kittl to be working on. A lot of them have only now resurfaced from a Christmas break, so this might take some time, but I definitely see more Kittl tutorials coming up this year, especially when, you know, this is an awkward style hoodie, but it's designed using Kittl, and I think I don't even know how many stuff here I have that are designed using Kittl. Next
We have Anna. What items do you think people would buy more of in 2023, printables or print on demand?
I feel like you can't really separate printables from print on demand when you're talking about the consumer, because a lot of consumers don't know a lot of times when they're buying print on demand. The same way that a lot of consumers don't know that when they go to Amazon to buy a book, they're buying something from KDP, or even buying something that is print on demand by Amazon. But I feel like printables is always growing because we're literally throughout the years having a bigger and bigger financial crisis every year. It seems like every year people are talking about recession, people talking about ways to save money, people talking about being minimalistic. So my instinct would be to go to printables. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was the first or the second news broadcast from this channel that we talked about Zazzle going with printables as well, which up till this moment, I have not seen them actually release the printable version of items, but they were talking about combining printables within their print-on-demand platform, which makes them the first print-on-demand marketplace that actually actively works with printables. I think that with printables, you do have also a different range of products. Like if we're talking about planners and stuff like that, like having a budget planner, a weekly planner, or stuff like that that people can print and use every week. But I feel like also with Zazzle, when we have the notepads, we kind of went over that because you now can do this as a physical product. By the way, if you don't want to sell on Zazzle with notepads, you can also do that with Kittl. I have not checked out the quality of their new notepads simply because they don't ship to Bulgaria. In terms of what will be better, I think that when we're talking about people starting to try to save their money, it's either targeting people that have a lot of money. Even during the health crisis, so many people made so much money from selling to people who have an endless amount of money and are just bored at home. So I feel like in a lot of cases, when people look at t-shirts and hoodies and go like, oh, now this is $1 more and how will I make profit? But there are so many people out there who use silk kimonos or silk scarves from Art of Wear and margin them with 100% profit and still sell because they're targeting a different audience. I really feel like what's going to go this year is more marketing, more branding, being out there, talking about the quality of the products, talking about how you can use them, and yeah, printables.
Okay, so before we go into Ron's question, I have one question that popped into my head while you were talking.
Okay.
You mentioned the news videos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan to continue those going into this year?
I don't know. I remember these conversations with Alex from Awkward Styles, with Bojana from Kittl, and also with Marlena from Hostinger, that I basically told them, whenever something new happens, email me. So I'll know to mention it if I'm making a new segment. I feel like making it like a monthly thing or a specific date would be not organic to what's going on in the world. I just feel like whenever there will be like an accumulative amount of different small segments, instead of making a short, I will be making a news segment. And I actually thought about this, the running segments, as well as with the goals videos, because, you know, the first of the month came and I didn't make my goals video. And to be honest, I don't know. I think that I will continue some of those news because I think that they're like really eye-opening to things that people might not have been searching for or know of. And the last one was actually quite successful. I think it had like 10,000 views or something ridiculous like that. So I think that I will be continuing with that. And thank you, Christy, for your question.
For me, I asked because I actually enjoyed those videos.
Unlike the rest.
As somebody who's not really in the print-on-demand market at all, only whenever you and I do something together, I found it fascinating to hear like what's new. And I've been on the fence about diving into print-on-demand. And when I hear those videos, I was more inclined to be like, okay, well, that sounds interesting. I might think more about that. So it was more for personal reasons.
Do you want me to give you like a monthly update myself?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that also the thing that a lot of people told me that is good about this video is that they contain a piece of information that can help you that you might not have thought to search for yourself. So yeah, I think that I should.
Yeah, my vote is yes.
Okay, I will try.
So next question is from Ron.
Yeah.
Did you see that Awkward Styles have necklaces?
Yes, I did. And I knew it before you did because Alex from Awkward Styles told me. And not only do they have necklaces, but some of their necklaces are going to come here. And Christy and I will be reviewing them. One of these is actually made from your art.
Yeah.
And the way that the necklaces with Awkward Styles work is not by designing the actual necklace or the bracelet. By the way, they have bracelets. The way that it works is kind of like Shine On, in the sense where you have a necklace design, you choose a specific necklace that they designed as well. They have like, I think they have the Faith one that looks like a cross, because I sent some of them to you. There's like an infinity, something, circles. They're actually quite interesting. And what you design is the back of the necklace. So it's sort of like a gift idea, whether it's to give, like, you know, giving it to mother, to grandma, to mother of the groom, to the bride, to the bridesmaid. And when we made this order, when I designed these things for Awkward Styles to send me those necklaces collection and also one of the bracelets, I really kept in mind what the designation of each necklace should be. Like, who is this gift for, to try to give you all of the aspects. So necklaces from Awkward Styles, as well as one bracelet, are on their way from LA to Bulgaria, and Christy will be joining me for that video. And while we're on the topic of Awkward Styles, let's say hello to another guest in this channel, Alex from Awkward Styles.
Hi May, it's Alex. I wanted to wish you a very happy 2-year anniversary on YouTube. Time flies by so quickly. Myself and the Awkward Styles team are very happy to have met you. I just cannot say enough how much we appreciate working with you, learning from you, and getting the chance to be a part of your inspiring journey on YouTube. Picking a favorite video is definitely not easy, but I have to say I really loved the video you did with our wall art, where you got a bunch of materials and colored them in. I think it brought in a fresh perspective for print on demand, and it really showed just how creative you can get with print on demand. Okay, so my question for you is, what weird, quirky, one-of-a-kind print on demand product would you like us to bring in our catalog in the future?
Okay, first of all, I want to see different necklaces and different bracelets. And by that, I need to search around. I don't know if you've seen the bracelets that they have, but they're basically themed. So you have a cross one, a basketball one, a baseball one, but I actually just like the simple ones. For those of you who don't know, this is like normal bead one, and these ones are lava stones. So lava stones are also good to be used as natural diffusers. You can literally soak them in like essential oils and stuff like that. And this is actually a part of a 2 bracelet set that I have with Misho. I would love to see something that is normal. Also, there's like the white marble thing that I remember seeing. And also, could someone please make me a Star of David? Do Jewish stuff. Do you have any idea how many Jewish people can afford print on demand? I mean, come on, 1 Star of David. Shine On doesn't have those. So that's a good incentive to start doing them. And I feel like with the other products that we talked about that I would like to see, I feel like I'm blacking out right now. Puzzles, yeah, because I am yet to find a print-on-demand supplier for puzzles that is actually good. I mean, I think I have here my 2 favorite suppliers for print-on-demand puzzles that are Zazzle and Side 6. And if you guys can guess what is the mutual thing between both of them, is the fact that they're on a marketplace. Like, I can't sell them on my own store, but when I was looking into other suppliers, there was the video I did with Armela Gilsheni, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, with the Printify puzzles, which the puzzle quality was okay. And we have Printful, who are only supplying their puzzles to the US right now, so I haven't tested them out. We have Teespring, which I actually got one of their puzzles, and we're gonna B-roll that one on the screen as we're talking. And their puzzle was just shameful. I mean, we're talking about the same mistakes that Chinese suppliers are making that don't even write things like choking hazard or age 9+. And with all the Chinese suppliers that I work with, even if the puzzle quality was amazing, the writing on the box was sometimes even grammatical mistakes. Like, there was like age about 16. I'm like, did you mean above 16? And why 16? Can a 10-year-old not make this puzzle? And there was even a puzzle box I remember I ordered from a Chinese supplier that integrates with Etsy that literally had on the puzzle box 500 pieces, 1,000 pieces.
I remember that one.
And I'm like, is it like a dynamic puzzle?
Maybe if you flip it over.
Yeah, if you flip it over, it's just the cheat sheet, like the letters. But I feel like there is not a single person right now who does worldwide integrated self-selling puzzles in actually good quality with good packaging. So that would be the first suggestion that I would do. I also want to see notepads. Come on, they're gonna be so big. Think about it. You can have an Etsy store or a Shopify or a WooCommerce that has notepads, like a weekly planner on a notepad, plus a printable notepad version. You can have the same thing with like a notepad, like a printable to-do list, and a notepad with to-do list. So I feel like those would be awesome, as well as to have notebooks. And when I'm saying notebooks, I mean spiral bound notebooks with either blank or dotted pages. If you can have notebooks that have higher GSM, not GCM, right? Yep. If you can have notebooks that have higher GSM on them, that would be great. So for example, a notebook that has 120 GSM or 150 GSM. So people can be using those for a little bit of mixed media, because I'm not going to go like, hey, 200 GSM, that might be too much. And flat out planners. And I think that, you know, what Zazzle is doing with planners is amazing, because their planners are undated. So you have like a monthly page and then 5 weekly pages and a notes page, and people can basically start their planner whenever they want. And this sort of 6-page layout or 7-page layout repeats itself 12 times to create a year from when you started. And I think that those would be amazing products.
While she may not request 200 GSM as an artist, I am always looking for journals that have that higher quality paper. So 200 to 300 GSM would be absolutely amazing.
When you can customize the front.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because then they become gifts to other artists, and artists are always looking for really high quality paper in a really beautiful book that they can either customize themselves or they can paint on. So that would be amazing.
Also, if you can make cardboard cover notebooks, because those would be really good for coloring.
Yeah.
Like the same thing we did with the coloring wall art. And I think that you also had a question for Alex.
Yes. For me, a request would be integration with Squarespace. I use Squarespace for my website, and I love the products that I've received and looked through and got my hands on from you guys. And if I was to step into print on demand, I would love to be able to utilize the products that you guys have available. At the moment, it's just not an option. So Squarespace integration, please.
Do you know you can still do awkward styles without integration?
Really?
Yeah, you just order manually. So for example, if any of you wants to currently sell something by Awkward Styles or by Printful or by Printify or by whatever, and it doesn't integrate, for example, with PayHip, because you're using PayHip and they don't integrate currently with anyone. So what you can do, and again, this takes out the passive a little bit away from it, but what you can do is create the product as a product on the platform, on the print-on-demand provider. For example, creating that product template with Awkward Styles, and then checking the pricing, the base pricing, as well as shipping prices, and then creating that product in your store as if you physically have it in stock. And then when someone orders that product from you, you literally go onto Awkward Styles platform and order that product to them from the platform. You can literally do that. All you have to do is go and create a new order using a product as a template, and then you'll get to see where the order is going to be shipped from. It says something like your store or something like this. Change it to the name of your store, change all the details to the details of the buyer, and then push it to production.
Cool.
You can actually still try and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while they work on that, I can do that.
You're like, I can do this while they're working on integration with Squarespace, because apparently we decided that they're going to do integration with Squarespace. I don't know if anybody from Awkward Styles is watching this with that isn't Alex, that think to themselves like, what do these two girls want from us? But yeah, that would be nice. I'm also going to put something out there. Hostinger has a website builder. If you can integrate with that, that would be nice, because I'll be making tutorials about that as well. In any case, to sum up the topic, Alex, I love you so much. We actually chat a lot more than you guys know. We start by like, oh, we just have a question about something that I put in an order. And then we end up, I think one time it was like 6 hours on an Instagram video. And I remember like we hung up and I was like, did we just speak for 6 hours? Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, is a stretch. because Alex is in LA. So thank you, Alex, for everything, and Awkward Styles for being so open-minded for these ideas. Definitely, this is a partnership that will carry on to 2023, along with Kittl. Drew, no offense. Love all of you guys equally. Alex more. Okay.
So Origin Designs, will there be more videos with Misha?
Okay. So I also forced Misha to make a guest appearance on this video because he was supposed to be here by now according to the original timeline of his trip to Slovakia, but he wasn't. And since I saw this question, I actually told Misha to ask it as well. So with all that spoiler, take it away, Misha.
Hi everyone, I'm Misha and I'm coming to you from Slovakia. And I want to say happy 2 years anniversary to May and to this community. And as a question for May, what are the videos we'll be filming together this year?
So to answer your question, Origin Designs and actually 5 other people who asked Misha related questions, and the question I forced Misha to ask for this part of this video, I think there will be. I mean, we have printful bandanas that we have not worn yet or tried yet. I was like, I'm going to give it to you once we review them. And also, I think more puzzles will be coming this year, which I will force him to do because I'm lazy. So I think there will be more videos with Misha, as well as, you know, we are planning to travel a bit more in this following year, so he might be more involved in the videos. I don't know. I will need you definitely, Misha, for the bandanas one and for some puzzles, and in case we decide to order more t-shirts or hoodies and stuff for men. I might want to test out something from Society 6. They do have those joggers that I've been wanting to test out, or maybe some stuff from Zazzle to see how they look on men. So Misha, I don't know what videos I'm going to need you for, but I'm just going to tell you when I need you for a video and you're going to do it. Dimitra wants to know, what is Substack? I saw it on Self-Love Journaling Instagram. Can we use it to promote Printables or Print on Demand or KDP? So for those of you who don't know Substack, the same way that May of 3 months ago didn't know what it was, and I think I was kind of like, well, how did I, what? Yeah. So I was looking into newsletter services, mostly for the self-love journaling project. I want people to subscribe so they can get like prompts and cool stuff about self-love journaling. And I was watching Ali Abdaal, which is one of my favorite YouTubes on YouTube, who talks about business. He actually started as a person who's making like videos on how to study to pass some medical exams and stuff like that. And he progressed along with his audience that grew into content creation. So he was talking about the costs of newsletter services, and so many newsletter services out there cost a lot of money, especially if it's a project you're just starting out. And then he mentioned Substack. So I went to check out Substack, and it's sort of a hybrid blog / newsletter service. So basically it's a blog, which I can have a link down below to that one. And I'm going to put a link down below to the post I made about current me versus future me. But people can also subscribe to your Substack. And then every time you make a blog post, they will get it to their email. So this is something that I started doing with self-love journaling in order to promote that channel. It will have prompts. It also has updates on new products that I'm launching. So yes, it can definitely be used for print on demand. However, as this is based on, blog and writing, you should have a topic or something on it. It's also not something that I connected to my own domain, but I'm using Substack itself for it. So this is something that you need to find a connection to. So if you want to blog about endangered species, for example, or sustainability, ways to save the planet, while referring to some products that you're making in that topic, that could be great. And to be honest, there are a million ideas that I had for how to utilize Substack for those. I forgot all of them, and that's okay because I'm going to make a separate video just about how to use Substack to create your own sort of fan-based newsletter service. It's completely 100% free, and it will help you promote your print on demand and other stuff. As I said, you can go ahead and check out my Substack account just to see how it's progressing along with the channel and what I'm referring to and what I'm talking about. And there will be a video about that hopefully in January.
Next question. Christina, do you already have all of the content for 2023 planned? Will there be more TeePublic design videos or more shop reviews?
Yeah, I feel like this is coming into the whole news section or goals videos, because Design With Me videos is something I did a lot more before, as well as shop reviews. I think I will come back with shop reviews. I'm not sure I'm trying. You know what? You guys let me know if you want that in the comment section down below. And there will definitely be more design with me videos. As for the content for 2023, I currently have written down and in my head over 200 videos that I want to make. And since I want to make around 10 videos a month, so yes, but it's flexible and more will be entered. And yeah, I have so many videos planned for 2023.
Daniel, will there be more website tutorials?
Yes. There will be a lot more website tutorials, especially with a new collaboration with Hostinger, which is my favorite hosting service that I personally have been using for the last few years. For those of you who don't know, there was a huge website that had over 2,500 blog posts that I was nursing for about 5-6 years that was making me a lot of money. It was unfortunately hosted with GoDaddy, and a week before I planned on moving all of it to Hostinger, GoDaddy had a huge hack and I lost the entire website, including my domain. Like someone hacked them, not my website. And that was a lesson. So far, I've been using Hostinger for like a while, if I have to say, like a long time. All of my clients from web development, the people who I build websites for, use Hostinger simply because of the fact that they have such amazing offers. They also have a running offer in January for those of you who missed Black Friday, which is kind of insane. It's 4 years of hosting. You also get a domain with it, an SSL certificate for that domain, which is that thing, that lock thing, that means that your website is secure, and an email for that domain. And their offer for this, which is hugely discounted, is added and topped up with another 10% discount for viewers of this channel using the link down below and the coupon code MAY in all caps. And I think it comes out to about $120 or $130 for 4 years of hosting, a free domain, free SSL, and all that. Sounds nice for someone who's on Squarespace, huh? I might make a Squarespace tutorial. We'll think about that. But the thing is that I'm most excited about is that Hostinger is just launching their website builder. And that means that I won't have to make a tutorial about, hey, let's make a hosting on Hostinger with a domain, and hey, let's make a website with WordPress and build it all up. They actually have a very simple drag and drop system for a website builder. I actually kind of played around with it yesterday following a conversation I had with Marlena from Hostinger, which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, they're in Lithuania. That was a surprise to me to hear that they're a Lithuanian company. I know that a few viewers of this channel from Lithuania will be happy to hear something like that. Actually, it came up. We talked about viewers from Lithuania in that conversation with Marlena. Their website builder is actually kind of epic. They currently do not integrate with any print-on-demand supplier, Awkward Styles, but they do have the option to sell digital downloads, and I'll be exploring that. And by exploring, I mean videoing that and sharing that with you guys probably this month already. But if you already want to get started with Hostinger, then you might want to jump on this offer that is exclusive for January, the month of new beginnings, where everybody starts everything. Spend $120, I think it's $125 in total for 4 years of hosting, plus 3 months on the 4 years. Yeah, they have like a really, really insane price with a free normal domain, like not one of the premium domains, an email, an SSL certificate, and jumpstart with their own website builder. The process for that is super simple. And if you still don't manage to hack it yourself, there will be a video in January just about that. So yes, there will be more website videos focusing on link in bio on steroids, as well as your artist website and how to blog to promote your print on demand. And if you have any other requests relating to websites, please do that in the comment section down below. Now, while you're doing that, the comments and all that, feel free to like this video if you found this content useful or entertaining up until this point, because believe it or not, every time you hit the like button, YouTube thinks, oh my God, this is a really cool video. I'm going to show it to more people. And subscribe to the channel if somehow you're watching this and you're not subscribed, which baffles me. Why would anyone who's not subscribed to this channel watch a random, next. Yes, more videos on website building, if I haven't mentioned that, and details about the sale down below in the description. This description is going to be really long.
Yeah,
I know.
Good job. So Alex would like to know, do you ever meet dealers in real life, and is it weird? Also, will there be meetups?
I did mention a few times that I might be doing meetups. We need to see where we're traveling this year. If there's a bunch of you in Bansko, Bulgaria, let me know. We might do a meetup here, but we were thinking about maybe doing a meetup in Thessaloniki. in the next few months, and of course I will keep you guys updated when we have the details about that. As for viewers in real life, it has happened to me. Actually, I think quite more than what I expected being here, because, in Bansko, I don't know if you know, a lot of digital nomads and expats who make their money online come here. And I remember I went to see this apartment once, and I was sitting in the balcony smoking, obviously. You have to test the apartment before you get it. And the person who's showing me the apartment, because they're leaving, I asked him about the internet quality. He told me he's a developer, so he needs a lot of bandwidth, so the internet's good. And then he asked me what I'm doing, and I said I'm a YouTuber. And then he just stared at me, and his cousin was there, and she stared at me doing. He was like, "I know you. You had a different color hair," which I get that, by the way, a lot. And he just grabbed my hand, took me to the bedroom, and in my head, obviously, I'm always thinking about someone's going to kill me, and showed me a puzzle. He was doing a puzzle with his cousin, and his cousin said his mom makes really nice art. So maybe they will find a way to put her art on puzzles, and that's how he saw my channel. And at that point, I was like, something like this. Now, the second most embarrassing thing, the first most embarrassing one was actually, I was sitting in the lobby area, or common grounds in our complex in Bansko, and a person just walks up to me and goes "Hey, May." And for those of you who don't know, May is my middle name. My first name is Maya. So a lot of people, when they know me in Bansko, or when they know me from Facebook, they call me Maya. So someone just walks up to me in real life and goes "Hey, May, I'm Joel." And I remembered that there is a Joel that is very famous, or posts a lot in Bansko. And I thought it was him. And he's like, no, Joel, me and my wife watch your channel. And I pretty much what I'm doing now. And they came to Bansko for 3 months. I actually was their neighbor for a few weeks out of it. And his wife was doing print on demand. She ordered some stuff from Out of Wear. So the conversation with her was amazing. I just was like, "Hey, just come into my apartment, point at something, and I'm going to tell you who the supplier is." And we got to get to know each other. We got to karaoke together, which was the most important part. And for those of you who don't know, Joel is a photographer, and he has a YouTube channel called Random Hearts, where he shares stuff about photography, like stock footage. And he's kind of getting me into trying Pond 5, which I will be trying this year, to upload stock photography and stock footage to Pond 5 and to Shutterstock, and to try my luck. And speaking of Joel and Michelle, they're actually here too. So I'll send us this broadcast will be sent to you apparently in the freezing snow somewhere in the United States.
Hey there, we're Joel and Michelle, and we are the Wandering Hearts. We are fellow YouTubers and travel bloggers.
That's right. And we want to wish you a happy 2-year anniversary on YouTube, and also to say that we've really enjoyed watching and learning from your videos that you've put up on here.
Yeah, it's been so fun, and we got to actually meet you in person in Bansko this year, so that was awesome. We talked all things print on demand, and just continue to learn a lot from you.
So we've got a quick question for you. What would your advice be for people other content creators wanting to use the YouTube platform in 2023 to help grow their brand?
First of all, thank you guys so much. I kind of already miss you. I'm really looking forward for you coming back to this side of the world for 2023, and I hope that we get to meet, whether it's in Bansko or Greece. Come on, let's go karaoke in the water or something like that. But I do have to say that my best advice for content creators to increase their brand might be counterintuitive, but a lot of people think I'm going to promote my YouTube channel on Instagram or on TikTok. But to be honest, a lot of people don't switch platforms that fast. If someone follows you on Instagram, it's because they want to follow people on Instagram. And if they're on YouTube, they're on YouTube. That's how you have content creators who have 1 million subscribers on YouTube and 20,000 subscribers on Instagram, or vice versa. So my biggest tip would be, first of all, to try to see how each platform is different from the other. Each platform has a different rhythm to it. Reels on Instagram are kind of slower than the fast pace of TikTok on TikTok. And obviously the alignment of the video is different when you're talking about YouTube, which is horizontally aligned, or TikTok or Instagram, which are vertically aligned. But my best advice will be to actually just make good content. If you make a good video, you'll get more results than making 3 videos that are less of the quality. I feel like so many people were always saying, just make videos, just make more videos, just make more videos. No, plan your videos, script your videos. I know that you guys are doing a totally different thing with your travel channel because, you know, it's not like I'm going to sit down, write a video and film it, but scripting a certain way in which you look at each destination. In your case, like the cost of this, the cost of that, the cost of this, like going over the same criteria as to create something unanimous. And again, being unanimous in all of the platforms. So my biggest advice for content creators, if they want to grow in 2023, is to make better content. Whether that means, I don't think getting better gear was ever an option, but feeling more comfortable with the camera, asking people what kind of videos they want to see, always commenting back, which is something that is so hard to do once your channel grows because there are just too many comments, and really trying to think beyond what is obvious to me. Because a lot of times when we go somewhere or when we do something, even if I'm looking at this channel, there's something that I would never think to do a video about because to me it feels so basic, but to other people, they need that basic. So in a lot of ways, we make videos because we are our target audience, and we make a lot of videos because we are not our target audience. I think a lot more informative is what people are wanting to see, as well as changeable lengths. People always said, you need to make your video 5 minutes because no one would watch 20 minutes. Most of my most watched videos are about an hour long. So changeable ratios, experimenting and seeing what works and going along with it. I feel like I gave the most complicated and confusing advice ever.
Yeah.
But keywords are going to be less of a thing on YouTube and are starting to be less of a thing on Instagram. For those of you who don't know, hashtags on Instagram are pretty much useless by now because Instagram is taking the hashtag information from the caption text that you're writing, or if there is any text on the actual photo, or the AI actually knows what the photo is about. Same with YouTube, with so many YouTubers succeeding with having 0 description and 0 tags because YouTube literally knows every single word we're talking about in this video. We have 2 more questions to go and then we're done. Yeah.
Okay, Tiff, will there be KDP content in 2023?
Yes. Because I will be making KDP journals and I'll be having you along for the process. I might make another scrapbooking surface kind of thing. I want to make a general video on how to upload to KDP. And also there will probably be a video detailing how I work on like some kind of a journal or a prompt journal or something like this. For those of you who think that, hey, let's make 1 million notebooks and you can make a lot of money, I really recommend watching a video I did exactly on the opposite of how that works. And when I will be making my KDP journal, this will be a KDP journal that I'll be making one time. There will not be 1 million of them to go over the quantity, but it will be a journal that I make one time and then talk about it on a YouTube channel to promote it. So there will definitely be videos about that. Next. And last question.
Jamie, where did the bundle boxes go and when are they coming back?
Okay, so hopefully by the time that you're watching this video, some of them are back. And I did mention this before I went on my break. This was mentioned heavily in our Facebook group. For those of you who don't know, we have a Facebook group. We have one. And it was also mentioned in this channel's community tab that as of December 8th, the bundle boxes will be gone. There was a huge 25% off sale on the already ridiculous price that they were posted in. And I feel like when I started MeyTribe.com, which is, by the way, on PayHip, and there is a video about that. But when I started MeyTribe.com, I was kind of, just adding a bunch of stuff. It was my way to do like support the channel, like buy me a coffee, since buy me a coffee literally stopped working with PayPal. So I switched to PayHip for that. And I was kind of doing this jumble of things. Every monthly box was like random stuff I made throughout the month. And I feel like I've outgrown that phase in a way that I want to create better bundle boxes. And I've actually been getting emails and DMs about this every single day during the last few weeks, because people who went and saw a video, for example, on the free plan that I have, like a 10-page printable plan, and were asking, where did that go? because they saw that video because they want to plan for Print on Demand in 2023, but they don't know that I'm on a break. So the first thing is that the plan pages is back. And also, as I mentioned, you're watching this on Monday, we're filming this on Friday, and I'm going to spend Saturday and Sunday updating a few more bundle boxes and relaunching MeyTribe. So hopefully I did that. You can go ahead and check out MeyTribe.com right now for other bundle boxes, whether you want graphics that are approved for commercial purposes or just to show support to the channel. It was actually kind of cute every time someone emailed me or DM'd me about that. And we're almost done. We're just going to put all the pressure on Christy and ask her, do you have anything else you want to add? Or ask me.
Well, I would like you to clarify the last question, because maybe you did answer it and my mind just didn't pick it up. But will you be making more bundle boxes this year?
Yes. And the bundle boxes are going to be themed. Oh, that's nice, because I wanted to say that. Okay, so I'm working on a love bundle, everything relating to anniversaries, relationships, love, hearts. I'm working on an Easter bundle. And again, working on means for you, maybe it already exists on your timeline. Christmas and Halloween, obviously later throughout this year. I think I'm going to do a Jewish bundle box. That it will be for Jewish holidays. If anybody wants a Jewish print on demand tutorial, like what holidays do Jewish people celebrate and when in 2023, please let me know in the comments. And I also want to do bundles relating to, like, for example, floral, like anything floral or leafy or themed bundles for winter, for summer, for spring, for autumn, as well as I was thinking to do something like a Zazzle starting kit. Because, for example, if I'm looking at, I don't know what example to give here. There's so many notebooks. This is my Memento Mori notebook, which is, by the way, this is from Night Cafe, AI art generator, and I actually remade it. So I edited a photo that I got from the AI art generators. For those of you who don't know, Night Cafe is my favorite one, and there is a link down below for 5%, I think, discount. We have an extra one, so you can use that. And this is for Memento Mori, and this is from Zazzle. But a lot of the times where people try to do notebooks on Zazzle, you have the background, and then you want to have that interchangeable text because, you know, people can customize it with their own name. And thus, you need some sort of a background layer, whether it's a full square or circle, or if it's something with a different opacity. So I want to create a full kit for invites and for notebooks that will include so many different backgrounds, as well as these graphic elements that are a must-have, like all these different kind of shapes of banners and titles in different levels of opacity.
Yeah.
So you can basically just have all of that and assemble everything on Zazzle without ever needing to use anything else. I also want to do a bunch of seamless patterns. There are so many different categories of things I want to do. I want to create a dogs bundle, a cats bundle, maybe something for like unicorn, mermaid, flamingo bundle. And if you have any suggestions for bundle boxes. Also, there is going to be a happy birthday bundle.
Yay, because I wanted to say that.
I think it's going to be something that will be cool, like, you know, to plan birthdays and stuff. I think I want to do something like, you know, a bear with balloons and a cat with balloons and a bunch of, you know, balloon related, cake related stuff.
But I want to do it with you. And I wanted to make it in June.
With me?
Yeah, because both our birthdays are in June. And that way we can make it in June.
We definitely need to plan something for our birthdays. If you guys have any ideas what we should do for our birthday, because I actually started planning my birthday when I was talking to Marlena from Hostinger and Alex from Awkward Styles. I don't know if you guys remember, for my birthday last year, I spent around 550 euros on buying stuff from you guys. I think I'm gonna plan something cool for my birthday this year. We need to check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there will be more bundle boxes that are themed, and I'm hoping, yes, I am saying with confidence that there are bundle boxes available right now on MeyTribe.com. These are all free to use in any way you want, other than as is, which means you literally can use them as a part of your printables, create printable sticker collection, use them in stationaries and stuff like that. And of course, with print on demand as is, but you can't resell the file. That's the only thing you can't do with these files. There might also be font bundles as well as procreate bundles and let me know if there are specific themes you guys want me to do. I keep thinking about more and more themes. In any case, if you've been following up on this video and commented a million times whenever I asked you to comment, or if you're on the live chat, it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
I haven't had a live chat since the 21st.
Well, I haven't been on a live chat for ages too, so I'm excited.
Okay, maybe you should finally start your YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel. It's just not anything related to what I actually do. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is.
Christy has a meditation YouTube channel that I kind of listen to every now and again when I do. I listen to your meditations when I do physical therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
To that and to Misho's, he has a channel just for like nature photography.
Mm-hmm.
So he has like a 30-minute ocean from Greece video
That's so
that
cool.
I fell asleep to many times. In any case, I think that was it.
But I can start actually making more meditations this year.
Okay, so when I decided to sum up this video, that's when you start talking.
Yeah.
Well, it takes you an hour and a half to open up.
But these were your questions to answer, not mine. So I was just here.
It wasn't my questions. It was other people's.
I was just here for the bloopers, as always.
As all the people who are watching this. Any last words before we say goodbye and watch bloopers?
No.
And they watch bloopers. We already did them. Any last?
Thank you again for having me here. It's always fun.
You'll be seeing Christy again with an Awkward Styles jewelry review. I do not know when, because they still need to be shipped to me, and Christy needs to find time where she's not busy and in the country that I'm in. So that can also, we're traveling in the winter.
Yeah, I've already got March, probably most of March in the UK.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't care. We're gonna be in Greece, so you can
Perfect.
do whatever you want.
Yay.
Okay. And with that said, and with a bunch of bloopers at the end, that was it from us for today. Happy 2023. Happy birthday, my YouTube channel, for me.
Yay.
For 2 years on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this awesome community, whether in the comment section, in the community tabs, or in our Facebook group. I love you all very much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Bye. And my camera.
Why do you always ruin the bye? Are you allergic to saying bye and let it go?
I waited. There's enough time. There's enough time.
You always
Anyway,
say there's enough time and there's never enough time. You're shushing
bye,
me.
camera.
I think it's good. What do you think? Further, higher? What if we...
Wait, because look,
I don't know. I haven't filmed in a long time.
it's been like now it's too far away.
Why? Why is it too far away? Wait.
Because now I can't see
Come here.
myself.
Come here. Come here, you. This feels weird. I'm pre-planning for bloopers.
I know. I worked it out already.
You worked out like what bloopers you're gonna want to say.
I worked out that you're going to be doing bloopers no matter what. You know, I think I'm going to get cold. Do you have a hoodie? I want a hoodie.
Do you want my cactus weird one?
No. No, it's got
What's
a zip.
wrong with it?
It's got a zipper. I said a hoodie. Hoodies don't have zippers.
I can do it because it's not on camera. Do you want to wear the MeyAroyo hoodie?
Mm-hmm.
It is very fluffy. It's very thermal. Maybe we should switch. And I should be wearing like the MeyAroyo hoodie. Huh?
I'm stuck.
You stuck? She's stuck. You're like Printful and I'm Awkward Styles.
Okay.
What do you mean it's not fair? It's free gifts that I am passing to you. It's
Yeah.
my rule.
I'm always there for the live chats if I'm in the video. Go back.
I like how you say, if I'm in the video. Not
and,
pretentious at all.
and I am there for a lot of other ones as well. When I'm not
Fine.
on a different time zone.
Fine. In any case, I feel like I'm like nasally. Like, in any case, we have a notebook here with stuff so we can follow up on stuff. Yes, words, English. I spoke too much Bulgarian and Hebrew in the last few days. Huh? Like, I think it's is that my stomach growling? Yeah. I think it's a full...
Wait, now you can't see that.
That you did your hair yesterday?
I went to the hairdresser. No, I didn't do it yesterday.
You're not keeping this. I
No,
need this
actually,
for filming.
you know what I was gonna ask you?
You were gonna ask if you can keep it for today?
No.
So what are you gonna ask?
I'm gonna ask that we make a hoodie just for me that I wear when I come on the channel.
This is Awkward Styles. It's a set.
I don't need the pants. I just want a hoodie that
But
I
the
can.
pants are really good. They're actually thermal. We'll get a lounge set and I'll get the pants.
Okay.
Is this the size?
Yeah, this size.
What
is
do you
good
want to have
because
it on?
It's big and it's cozy and.
What do you want to write? Do you want to have like MeyAroyo guest?
Yeah, that would be funny. But you can't give it to other people when they come on the channel.
No, you keep it. You're paying for it also.
Yeah.
Alex from Awkward Styles. Christy wants a hoodie. We've been filming for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, but the t-shirt is a cool idea.
T-shirt.
I think you should look into that.
Tribe t-shirts.
Yeah. And
What
you
do
know
you
what
guys
else?
think? What else? What else? I mean, no. We will stop filming this video twice, and then she will have ideas.
MeyTribe journals or planners, like where they can order like a whole one that's done with the little MeyTribe thing on it.
The planner is like the Zazzle planners, or custom inside, like content creator, like a print-on-demand creator planner.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to do a full like print-on-demand journals? Because I can do those with KDP, like how to launch your print-on-demand business or print-on-demand goals follow-up thing. Why am I giving myself more work? You're lucky you're pretty. We should have worn the opposite. Because this would have looked better with your hair and this would have looked better with mine. Everything looks
Let's swap
good.
now.
Okay. Let's read randomly one of the questions.
Okay.
And I can swap it.
I'm
One.
stuck in it again. I can make it.
And the way that we'll... It's stuck on my makeup. It's like... It's...
You need non-stick. Non-stick.
Non-stick?
Non-stick.
If anybody has non-stip lipstick, that would be nice. If at any point, Christy, you will have a question for me or to anyone else who appears on this video or asks something, feel free to do so. And if I don't like that question or the way you said it, I'm just going to cut it out.
How much do you love me? She's
Can
going
I-
to cut that out.
Endless.
With spirit fingers.
I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
I wish we would get together without filming.
We did when I got back from Indonesia.
Yeah, just because I wasn't in a mood to film that day.
I
We
gave
were
you,
supposed to film.
and I gave you like one of your only Christmas presents.
Uh-huh. Now I remember I didn't give you.
No,
I'm sorry. When you look down, your voice is low.
Okay.
When you hold up.
Like, from Lauren.
Thank you, Router. And next. Of course.
I tried holding that in for so long.
I had it here. Ugh. I'm so unprepared. Did you hear all my legs connect?
Yes. I thought I cracked a lot of joints.
No, I crack all of them.
That was impressive.
I know. I can crack all of them, and I can also crack, like, sometimes I would go like this and it would like pop out.
But I want to add on what you were just saying.
Okay. When she wants to add on what I'm saying, she first needs to laugh and then she can go.
Yeah. I actually technically now see a Bulgarian eye. But it's like the V and the I.
Is this your English one? Bulgarian eye.
The Bulgarian letter I.
Letter?
Eyeball.
Letter? Can we carry on? We're filming for 45 minutes.
Jesus. Be more bossy.
I can. I can turn it on more.
No.
Now,
Below.
behind the scenes, my phone stopped working while filming. So we're filming again.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is your June thing?
My June thing. My birthday.
The date.
22nd.
22nd. Okay, I'm on the 28th. We're gonna have to film it before. Anything else you want to add?
I love you.
You said that in the beginning.
No, I asked how much do you love me?
I don't even have the emotional capacity or energy to turn off the camera.
I can do it. I can reach it. Wait, I have to get up first.
Bye, camera.